Hi friends, my name is Precious and you're welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm sharing some meal prep recipes with you guys because some of you guys requested that I share meal prep recipes for lunch or for back to school. So I hope these recipes inspire you. I'm starting off by cooking some chicken. I'm just going to put some chicken in a pot, hard chicken, and then I'm going to add water to the chicken, cover that and let that start cooking. While that's happening, I'm going to also cook some fish. So I'm just using paper towel to pat dry some tilapia fillets. I'm going to season them with salt, some white pepper, some garlic powder, some dried basil, and some ginger powder. Then I'm going to rub this seasoning all over the fish. To a grill pan, I'm going to add a tablespoon and a half of oil and let that heat up. When it heats up, I'm going to put my fillets into the pan and let them cook for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Now my chicken has started cooking, so I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of thyme. Cover that and let that continue cooking. Time to flip the fish. I'm just going to flip that to the other side so you guys can see those awesome grill marks. Oh my god, look at that. That is amazing. So I'm going to let that cook on the other side for another 3 minutes to 4 minutes. Time to take out the fish. I'm just going to take them out of the pan, and I cooked the fish in 2 batches because there were 4 fillets. Now I'm going to make some mixed vegetables with cabbage. So I'm chopping a small head of cabbage. Then I boiled some water, I added some salt to the water, and I just put in my chopped cabbage. I'm going to cover that, turn off the heat, and let the cabbage sit in the water for about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to take it and rinse immediately with cold water so the cabbage doesn't continue to cook. Now to a blender, I'm just adding some chopped parsley and some green onions and some roughly chopped onion and some tomatoes. I'm also going to add some garlic and ginger. Then I'm going to blend everything into a chunky paste. Now this wonderful paste is going to go into our chicken, and that's going to create for us a really nice chicken stew, but not your conventional chicken stew. So the chicken cooked onto the water really went down, as you can see. So I'm adding our tomato blend to the chicken. Then I'm also going to add some stock cubes to the pot. 2 stock cubes actually, and those are 4-gram cubes. Then I'm going to add some oil, half a cup of oil. Then I'm going to give that a good mix and let all of this cook together and let the flavors meld. This is just so good. Okay, I'm going to blend some garlic and ginger. This is going to go in our cabbage. So just peeled garlic and some ginger. I'm adding water and I'm going to blend this into a paste. Then to half a cup of heated oil, I'm adding 1 chopped onion. I'm just going to stir this, let it saute until nice and fragrant. Then I'm going to add some chopped tomatoes to the onion. Then I'm going to let that cook until the tomatoes start sticking to the bottom of the pot. Look at our chicken already. So we are done with one meal. So turn off the heat and keep that aside. Okay, our tomatoes cooked and they shrunk, as you can see. To the pot, I'm going to add our garlic and our ginger blend. Then I'm going to give that a nice stir so that the flavors can just come up. I wish you guys could smell this. I'm adding 2 cups of sliced mushrooms to this, and I'm just going to stir that and let that cook until the mushrooms shrink. To the mushrooms, I'm adding a teaspoon of salt and some ground white pepper. Then I'm going to add some stock cubes. And this is going to be the seasoning for all of the whole pot. So yeah. So I'm adding some chopped green onions. Just give that a nice stir. Then I'm going to add some bell peppers. You could use just green bell peppers if you like, but I'm using a variety of colors: yellow, orange, and green. Just stir that. Then I'm also going to add some chopped carrots. Just stir that. Then I'm going to bring our cabbage. I actually squeezed the cabbage to take out some of the liquid. So I'm going to add that to the pot, and I'm going to give that a nice stir. I actually have a similar recipe for this on my YouTube channel, so you might want to check that out. Just stir that until nice and combined. To finish this up, I'm adding some chopped parsley. Then I'm going to stir that, let everything sizzle together, and our mixed vegetables is done. Now I'm going to make some stewed spinach. So I'm just sauteing one chopped onion in half a cup of heated oil. Then I'm going to add some tomatoes and let that cook until the tomatoes shrink and start sticking to the bottom of the pan. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. Then I'll add 2 stock cubes. All these recipes just need a teaspoon of salt and 2 stock cubes. Then give that a nice stir. Then I have some chopped frozen spinach which I thawed and I squeezed. I'm just going to add that to the pan. Then just mix that thoroughly until everything is combined. Let them sizzle together for a few minutes and our stewed spinach is done. Now I boiled some rice, that's our mixed vegetables. I also boiled some plantains. Now that's our fish, that's our chicken, and that's our spinach. We're all done with the cooking. Now let's start making those lunch bowls. This is the first bowl. We are going to call this bowl Bowl Monday. I'm adding the grilled fish to one of the compartments of the bowl, and then I'm adding some mixed vegetables. Then I'm also going to add some plantains to the other side, and that will make a really nice meal, complete meal. And in case you're wondering, I got these bowls from Amazon. I'm going to leave a link in the description box so you guys could check it out if you want to. Bowl Monday is done. Now let's go to the next bowl, and let's call this bowl Bowl Tuesday. I'm going to put in some chicken. Then I'm going to put some rice. Then I'm going to put some of that spinach. You can see each bowl has a fair amount of protein and vegetables with some carbs, so they are pretty much balanced. Now our bowl Tuesday is done. Let's keep that aside and then we'll go to bowl Wednesday. I'm using a round bowl here because I want to show you guys that you could equally just use a bowl without, different compartments. And compartments, what am I saying? And with this round bowl, you can actually put a lot of food in this. So I'm just putting some plantains, some spinach, and some fish. All these bowls have tight fitting lids, which is really important because they're easy to grab and go. So bowl Wednesday is done. Let's go move over to bowl Thursday with some rice. I'm putting a really huge quantity of rice in this one. Now some chicken. My mouth is watering just looking at this food. Okay, I'm also going to add some of those mixed vegetables to the bowl. This is so good. Confession time. I ate the same combination once I was done filming the video. So good. Okay, now we are going to move on to the final bowl Friday. So I've just put some plantains. I'm also going to put some chicken. Then I'm going to add some of that spinach. And just to say that after putting all these bowls together, we had enough food left to eat for 2 complete meals. And then the bowls were for my hubby to take to work. So this really makes a lot of food, guys. These are all our bowls prepped for a complete week. I really hope this recipes inspire you guys to meal prep. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to visit my blog preciouscore.com for the full recipe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.